Fraser Clarke versus Jamie TKV, which is going to be live tonight on the BBC, which is the national television station for the UK. So it's free to air, in other words, but then you got to pay for TV license. But anyway, my thoughts. Fraser Clarke has had a decorated amateur career. He's really failed to deliver as a pro so far, but I think this fight is set up for him to go on and become British champion. Jamie TKV, he's a good heavyweight, decent heavyweight. He's got good boxing skills, good boxing ability. He's like a throwback old school heavyweight, Jamie TKV. But Fraser Clarke has got, in my opinion, the better boxing fundamentals and I wouldn't go and say that Fraser Clarke is going to knock Jamie TKV out inside 7 rounds. I think he's got the better boxing ability. The only thing I'm slightly worried about is Fraser Clarke. Obviously, he got really destroyed in round by Fabio Wardley, and his jaw was kind of separated in that horrible knockout defeat. But as long as that's okay and his jaw's okay and he can take a punch still, then he knocks out Jamie TKV. To me, I've always had the impression that Fraser Clarke talks bigger than his boxing ability is. So what Fraser Clarke needs to do now is to render TKV. He needs to knock TKV out and he needs to make 2-3 defense of the British title. But he might not have time for that because of his age. But the thing is, I want to see Fraser Clarke get wins against good opposition. He's beaten Dave Allen. Okay, he's beat Marius Vac. The Wardley fight, the first one, he could have won that fight. He should have won that fight, to be honest, based on his boxing ability and where Wardley's come from. But Wardley's punching power certainly knocked Fraser Clarke down. I always think that Fraser Clarke is missing something, whether that's concentration, whether it's an extra gear. I don't know what it is, but I'm expecting Fraser Clarke to do the job tonight, because if he doesn't beat TKV tonight, he's finished. He's absolutely finished. So he's fighting for his career tonight, as far as I'm concerned. Then maybe he should go on and fight someone like Joe Joyce. That would be a good fight for Fraser Clarke. And maybe a fight against David Adelaide. That would be a good fight as well. There are 2 good fights already I see for Clarke. But let's hope he wins his fight by knockout tonight. No controversy. And he starts to be able to have... His talk is backed up by performances.